I'm a bit nervous, so I'm going to do this to help me with my breath.
Come on, Max, you're beautiful. We love you.
Oh, now.
Woo!
Yeah!
Woo! Hello.
Hello.
You alright?
All right, my liver.
A performance depends on the means, not the ends. Nor what does go on in strange places. It's a crowd wanting to feel something move, something quake, like soil being completely turned over. So we come up here and we pull down our pants
Yeah.
to prove that all are human truly. That sky-clad or clothed, all genitals are weird. And nobody gets away with nothing. Not really. Thank you. Gender non-conformist since 1973. Hello. This is, you know, when you're polyamorous and you've got someone who lives far too fucking far away. This is called No Such Thing as Goodbye. She wanted passion and proof, physical affection instead of emoticon spoof, but I'm lost in the aisle of her metaphor because I couldn't give any more. If you had a gun to my head, I swear this is all that's in there. So she goes, simply ups and leaves our show, such a low blow, and I'm breathing, hurting. The in and the out of a pain I should shout about, scream it out. But she's not even listening. So quickly she makes dust like we never had no lust, just all this sarcasm, spasming out of those lips, that mouth that I once called home, because nowhere had ever been so soft, like a croft on a misty highland morning, where deer stalk the dawn, bellowing about love and territory. And now she's just a story that I have to tell my friends and keep breathing when they say, to try and save me, everything ends. This is a A to Z of kisses. A is an anonymous stranger coming close. B is a brief air breeze that wakes you from a doze. C is for curtness, colder than a cut. D is for dangerous, the kiss that starts a fuck. E is for empty, it's in the kisses you can tell. F is for the frenzied ones that make soft lips swell. G is for guzzling with rude, sucky noise. H is for horrid, throat-hungry tongues. I is for insisting that I join in. J is for the juvenile, sloppy learning mess. K is for the killer kiss that leads your heart astray. L lingers lazy on my sheets all day. M is for that memorable kiss that never goes away. N is for noses coming into play. O is for opening up to let a woman inside. P is for the passion of a lipstick applied. Q is for the quizzical kisses seeking information. R is for rough and ready and rude. S is for those cheeky kisses in a sister mood. T is for the tenderness of a lip being chewed. U is for something understood. V is a vicious sting deep in a darkened bed. W is wet, slippy desire being fed. X is for those who like their kisses with extra lust. Y for saying yes, finally consenting to feel. Z is for the zenith and the climax of the deal. I'm actually a bit dyslexic, and the alphabet's the hardest bit of that. Okay, this is called slut shaming. And nobody does that here, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Like a rose petal on a mountain top, sluts are delicately exposed. Wafting erotic earthy embers, lips tremble, bare of the spittle that flies frothy from your stiff metal gob, like shame was your job. As you rush to cover them up, lest they set the world on fire, tell me, how many words does one language require to slander women for glittering with sexual salt? Tell me, Mr. PC Plod, who died to make you my daddy God? And this is called bruising easily. This is another of those like Polly, she's gone things. How many relationships can you break up when you're poly, man? Too many.
Too many. All of them.
Like 3 in 1 year. It's dreadful to feel the putty of your flesh still moving beneath my fingers when you've already arrived in another country. Like our intimacy has been blown well away. A wisp of black smoke that cannot help but pull apart and dissipate. The urgent kisses inside both our bellies and the haunting hurting of last night still inform my body of your reality, but when we talk, so much is missing. The warm tones of your breath on my skin warming up and heating blue sparks of desire now dissolve in muddy puddles of practical considerations. These edges of arriving and leaving, giving and receiving, flooding, then grieving, never stay in balance. Instead, like me, they twist today and sway. Thank you. I'd like to abuse my privilege of being on stage to invite a young woman to the audience who's only just got into poetry. She's going to do one poem for us. She's very amazing, and I want you to give a warm welcome to Phoenix.
Yes.
Come on, baby.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
So this doesn't have a title because I have just written it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're made of sickly silence today. Just for today, you're not talking. And just for this evening, you'll walk home and leave your bike rusting in my garden. It reminds me as I walk in of soft lips between my thighs, laughing, and more things tumble through my sore mind. Pausing in the path, I take a seat upon the grass that held our raw bliss. Tongues falling over one another in a drunk, sordid dance, ever laughing, never talking. And suddenly it clicks. You hate me for the way I craved your kiss. It hurt because I did it for myself. And very carefully, I carelessly discarded what they'd said about the way that you were not okay. I was fucked and running from my pain, and I sought relief in you because you felt safe. My best friend became something ominous. Something to manipulate and break, a vessel for my sick and dark behaviours and my sorry ways. These sorries feel fake. I'm sorry, my apologies are pointless in more ways than one. And then you lose it and you tell me that it isn't good enough, and as the hurt tumbles from your forelips, I watch you in your fortress and gently scale the tall walls to find you, caress you, and unbind you from yourself. It's dark now. I fumble for a filter and compose myself. The flicker of the lighter gas commands my concentration, and your soft tobacco kicks me in the chest. Thank you.
I want people to admire me with gasps. I want a feminine woman who dotes on my every word. I want to give her a hard time that she doesn't give me enough attention. Even when she does. I want a bed on wheels and a driver and unlimited petrol, and I want you people to gather around the bed when I'm having sex and encourage me to just relax and just get into it. I want to smoke and never get asthma. I want to be stoned all day and have people waiting to get me anything I want. I want a beautiful forest to go just outside my truck overnight so I can go walking in the twists and turns of forests and find a little pool where I can swim naked. I want whatever I want. I want to be the writer of short stories that women take to bed deep under the covers because they're desperate to find out what happened next. And I want the picture on the back of the book. People have it, pass it around going, have you ever seen a better looking woman?
Yeah.
I want to be the centre of attention all the time until I get bored, and then I want it to go the fuck away. I want to impress. I want to be acclaimed. I want to be arse-licked. I want to be celebrated. I want a helicopter. I bet you think this song is about you. But it's not. Sorry. Yeah, as I said last year, it was a lot of breakups. So this is all of love is opportunity. I'm lost in this thickening fog of expectations fermented beyond their prime. On who said what to who again and why. As if we can just unpick the blame thread, then we can each hold up our own head and cry righteous tears about our undead love. Still, the only thing we both know is what we can't let go. Because once it was the only show we wanted to watch. But now it's just a stale rerun of knots that have been undone longer than either of us wanted to believe, because all of love is opportunity, even when the sheets are clean and they're never getting dirty again, because all of this linen we keep trying to wash is stained indelibly with us. But even so, I fear our hearts will never be reopened after all this vinegar soaking, and unless we stop provoking, all that we had will be tossed. Like leaves plucked off in summer, never to let a tree recover. And if I don't want to be lovers, that doesn't mean that I don't love us. Thank you. Yeah, banging on about the polyamory thing. One of my lovers is the sea, and this is about her. My girlfriend is a warm, wide sea, where other people swim, as well as me. Her rising tides bring such unseemly bliss that even if I could deny them this, why would I? Capitulating to her insistent waves carries us away to exciting nights and carnal days. The roll of her storms are exhausting, but they take us further than we'd ever got alone. My lover's love is deep cleaning for the mind and skin. There is room for everyone to just dive in. Her briny buoyancy holds us up in gravity-defying, floating, open sup of generosity. So if I chance to hear her mermaid's call, as someone else unburies her treasure haul, even if I can't join in those salty kisses, who benefits from her happinesses but me? Okay, this is the last one, and I've been told to get a bit more smutty because it's all a bit worthy. And so this is called She's Got Bitches in Her Basement. She's got bitches in her basement. They go mad when she opens the door. I have to live down here too, but then I am a bitch's whore. They made me service to their needs. They poked me with far more than fun. They gave me all of the prison jobs and they made me long for a gun. Well, one day I crept up to see her, the king to whom bitches are bound. I tried to be quiet and sneaky, but of course I was royally found. She made me fuck her for ages. Got slapped if I did it wrong. She made me lick clean her arsehole and she made me call her King Kong. And when she was royally sated and I had gone weak at the knees, despite my poor cunt dribbling, I had to beg to go basement, please.
Yes.